Eric William Dane was born on November 9, 1972, in San Francisco, California. From the beginning, Eric's life was touched by both artistic influence and personal tragedy. His father, William Melvin Dane, was a well-known interior designer who worked with some of San Francisco's most elite clients. Sadly, Eric's father passed away from a gunshot wound while photographing police activity, when Eric was just 7 years old, a moment that would cast a long shadow over his early years. Raised by his mother, Lee Dane, a homemaker with Jewish roots, Eric grew up with resilience, independence, and the strength to navigate adversity. As a child, Eric was athletic and deeply involved in sports, particularly basketball. He attended Sequoia High School in Redwood City, California, and later transferred to San Mateo High School, where he graduated in 1991. It was during these high school years that Eric stumbled into acting, a decision that would eventually alter the trajectory of his life. A school production of Arthur Miller's All My Sons awakened something in him. He found a new form of expression, one that allowed him to process emotions he had long buried. After the play, he made the firm decision to pursue acting professionally. After high school, Dane didn't immediately dive into Hollywood. He spent several years honing his craft, appearing in local theater productions, and taking acting classes. Eventually, he made the bold move to Los Angeles, where he faced the same challenges as many aspiring actors: rejection, financial uncertainty, and intense competition. But Eric was persistent. His chiseled good looks and screen presence helped him land minor roles in television series throughout the 1990s. Dane's early career included guest appearances on popular shows, such as Saved by the Bell, The Wonder Years, Roseanne, Married with Children, and Silk Stockings. Though most of these roles were small, they gave Eric a taste of the industry and helped him build a reputation as a dependable actor. In 2000, he landed a recurring role on Charmed, portraying the demon Jason Dean, who becomes a romantic interest for Alyssa Milano's character, Phoebe Halliwell. This role gave him more exposure and stability, lasting for 2 seasons. Despite the momentum, it wasn't until 2006 that Eric Dane truly became a household name. That year, he joined the cast of Grey's Anatomy, one of television's most talked about medical dramas. Introduced in the show's 2nd season, Eric portrayed Dr. Mark Sloan, a plastic surgeon with charm, arrogance, and undeniable magnetism. Nicknamed McSteamy, Dane's character instantly captivated audiences and became an iconic part of the show's lore. Grey's Anatomy wasn't just a professional turning point, it was a cultural phenomenon. Dane's character was layered, not just a womanizer, but a man burdened with his own pain, failed relationships, and a desperate need for connection. His friendship and eventual rivalry with Patrick Dempsey's McDreamy added depth and drama, while his romantic entanglements with characters like Lexi Gray, played by Chyler Lee, introduced fans to one of the series' most beloved couples. Over the years, Dane evolved Mark Sloan from a 2-dimensional playboy into a complex, emotional figure whose tragic end in the show's 9th season left millions of fans heartbroken. Off-screen, Eric Dane's career was on the rise, but he was also facing personal challenges. In 2004, he married actress Rebecca Gayheart, known for her work in Jawbreaker and various television roles. The couple became a fixture of Hollywood's mid-2000s scene, appearing together at events and in magazines. They had 2 daughters, Billy and Georgia, and were often seen as a strong, grounded family. However, behind the scenes, Eric was battling inner demons. In 2011, Dane voluntarily checked himself into a rehab facility for painkiller addiction, which had developed following a sports injury and subsequent medical treatment. He was open about his struggle, stating that he needed help managing the emotional and physical toll. His honesty about his addiction helped shed light on the issue of prescription drug dependency, especially among high-functioning individuals. While he continued to work and maintain his career, the addiction was a private battle that added weight to his personal life. After leaving Grey's Anatomy, Dane explored new creative territories. In 2014, he took on the lead role of Captain Tom Chandler in the TNT post-apocalyptic drama series The Last Ship. The show followed a naval captain and his crew as they fought to save humanity from a deadly virus that wiped out much of the world's population. The role was a stark contrast to Dr. Sloan, gritty, action-packed, and emotionally demanding. The show ran for 5 seasons, from 2014 to 2018, and showcased Dane's versatility as an actor capable of leading a series with depth and gravitas. While The Last Ship further cemented his status as a leading man. Eric's personal life continued to evolve. In 2018, he and Rebecca Gayheart filed for divorce after 14 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. The split was amicable, and both focused on co-parenting their daughters with mutual respect. Eric has since spoken about the challenges of balancing fame, fatherhood, and mental health, often reflecting on how his daughters gave him the motivation to stay grounded. In the years following, Eric began to explore film opportunities. He appeared in movies such as Marley and Me, Valentine's Day, and more independent projects that allowed him to take creative risks. While none of these films reached the popularity of Grey's Anatomy, they demonstrated his range as an actor. In 2021, Eric joined the critically acclaimed HBO series, Euphoria, playing Cal Jacobs the strict, enigmatic father of Nate Jacobs, portrayed by Jacob Elordi. His role in Euphoria was arguably one of the most daring of his career. Cal Jacobs was a deeply flawed, secretive man dealing with unresolved trauma, suppressed desires, and a strained relationship with his family. The series didn't shy away from uncomfortable subjects, and Eric's performance was raw, unsettling, and undeniably powerful. It marked a new phase in his career, one that prioritized storytelling depth and emotional complexity over traditional leading man tropes. Behind the scenes, Dane continued to advocate for mental health awareness. In interviews, he opened up about dealing with depression and the importance of therapy. He encouraged others, particularly men, to seek help and not be ashamed of emotional vulnerability. His openness made him a respected figure, beyond Hollywood a role model for resilience, introspection, and growth. In addition to acting, Eric Dane has also ventured into production and philanthropy. He has expressed interest in working behind the camera and supporting projects that give voice to underrepresented communities. Whether it's mentoring young actors or supporting causes like children's hospitals and veterans organizations, Dane has used his platform for positive change. As of 2025, Eric continues to work in both film and television. He's reportedly attached to several upcoming projects, including a psychological thriller and a historical miniseries that will allow him to explore new genres. His commitment to evolving as an artist, even after decades in the industry, speaks volumes about his dedication to the craft. Eric Dane's journey is a testament to perseverance. From the trauma of losing a parent at a young age, through years of audition rejections, to achieving fame and battling personal struggles, his story is not one of smooth ascent, it is one of resilience, reinvention, and unrelenting honesty. He is more than just McSteamy. He is an artist, a father, a survivor, and an evolving force in Hollywood. In an industry where many stars burn bright and fade quickly, Eric Dane has managed to reinvent himself time and again. Whether it's the charming surgeon who broke hearts, or the conflicted father trying to hold his life together, Dane brings authenticity to every role he inhabits. His journey is far from over, and if his past has proven anything, it's that Eric Dane will continue to surprise, challenge, and inspire us.